what's next on our mission log? Talk to plants. Jesse helps Audie by speaking with plants in the central research sector. Yeah, let's go talk to some plants. Lucky item manifest. Bronze koi fish, China, attracts abundance and wealth. Feng Shui, Horseshoe Island, wards off evil. Orientation important. Heals up, allows luck to be kept. Heals down, luck flows outward. Maneki Neko, Japan. Beckoning cat used in shops. Paw, help up to beckon customers, creating luck for the business owner. Four-leaf clover, Ireland. Shamrock, rare plant variation, connections to druidic healing rituals. Elephant, China, protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. I don't know. Light bulb, various documenting gambling rituals indicate luck is produced when all lights in the room are turned on. Note, effects of items to be tested. Consider investigating the orientation of horseshoe. Also consider positioning of feng shui objects. Proximity of luck items may influence luck readings. For more information on ritual, use lucky actions to perform and avoid, and relevance to OCD behavior. Alright, where's the other light? Time to gamble? Time to gamble? Holy shit. Did it work? Alright, whatever.
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least they can't talk back. I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh? I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Now she's getting into it. Now she's getting into it.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Ooh.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
Aw.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. She's venting to these plants.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. They're good listeners.
Containment sector.
Oh.
Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
The containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable, something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They are all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce behavior by close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Intense. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Black Rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries. But if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Oh yeah. Oh whoa. Who's that little dude over there? Blow something up. Holy fucking shit, don't blow me up.
Reminder, this week, any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
What? What? While altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant... Oh man. I had a friend tell me how to say this word, but I can't even remember it anymore. Parutilitarian? I don't know. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the affliction with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the evaluates who can or cannot enter. Thirdly, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally than altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it is no wonder they are notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Spectacular. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well. Let's just pick up the bench for... Safekeeping, am I right? Ooh, F, quit moving. Fire your missiles. Oh my god. I can't see shit. There we go. There we go. The United States of America and Hawaii.
Someone needs help over there. Sounds like there's a man down.
Oh. Hey there, dude.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Oh!
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Sure. All rising frequency. For some time now, there has been a steady increase in the annual number of AWs that the Bureau responds to. Between 2010 and 2015, we responded to AWs. For comparison, note that we only responded to between 1995 and 2005. Is this rise a result of improvement in our detection procedures or perhaps simply coincidence? We cannot say for sure. Which is why this proposal for an AW task force to be created with a hierarchy within the hierarchy of the investigation sector has been compiled. We need to spend more time examining what causes AWs rather than just containing them. Remember, rules of three. Zonk. The clocks. $8.50, $8.55. Oh man, this is gonna be such an annoying one. Spooky. Oh my god.
This Wells guy can't be far. Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Shit.
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
You've got clearance level 9?
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Oh, they're touching and he's happy. This guy's a sicko. Is this a love triangle or something? Is that what the black triangle is? The black triangle is a love triangle? Oh my god. Oh, that's a big boy. Boom.
Think you can find a way around?
Let me see. So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. The power of that thing, man. I've never seen anything like it. That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
fuck's down here? Alright, I'll convert him. I'll convert him. Welcome to Mormonism. We've got so much lore to read after this. Buckle up, people. Open your ear holes, cause I'm about to put some sound in them.
That safe room is where the altered corner. We see the door on the way out.
The altered item cornered you?
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells could get hurt.
It's true. Wells is a weakling.
When it was clear we couldn't contain the altered item, Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. That's my job. Just keep going straight.
No, no, no. No way, Jose.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
No, I think we're back to where we were before, right?
Hold on. Something's wrong with him.
What's wrong?
Shit.
Oh my god, it's converting him.
Horowitz.
No!
God, no. You hit the fuckers took him!
Can I get a good fucking shot on him, please? I'm sorry.
I should talk to Wells.
Horowitz!
Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Wells is just peachy after I failed his friend with like 15 bullets. Hey, hey buddy. Hey buddy. You okay? You okay, buddy?
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA must have been damaged in the threshold. Guy never put himself first. At least the anchor altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells. They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
Sweet. Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in, like the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that airplane to be examined for suspected alter status? I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do. I do. Seemed a little upset about that. Agents arrived in the town of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle manned by unaffected agents. Air travel has been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City. Whoa, geez, that's pretty nuts. The Arctic Queen. A, can you tell us why you left your building that day? LM. I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be gone long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. The building came down when I was a block away. I ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, beside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fell on it, and those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident? Why? It still had his drawings. God must have kept them safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at them all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it, or something. I thought about cutting them off with those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. What's my fridge gotta do with the building collapse, anyhow? The end of the relevant portion. Sealed threshold. Threshold with effect manifested in the containment sector in the middle of the department. Simultaneously, numerous blanks appeared in the area, injuring and killing many. After rescue operations were completed and rangers were sent in to discover the threshold's epicenter, the sheer amount of made the expedition impossible. The area was sealed off after removing the clocks proved an impossible task. The department was relocated and the area abandoned. Researchers theorized the threshold introduced unstable matter to our dimension, which adopted the form of the as when introduced to more stable. Yeah, that last sentence was above me. Nah, bruh. Nah. Medical wing. Got some purple goop coming out of there. Purple goop. Hello. Oh god. It's The Walking Dead. I mean, oh shitballs. Holy friggin' frick. Line 'em up, boys. Line 'em up. Is he gonna puke on all the other ones? Get him. getting him, Pukey. Oh, what the frick frack? I've gotten quite a handful of remote thought now. I better go and check how close I am to getting my upgraded shatter.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top-secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole.
Weird. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and the oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrilio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact, culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression, has been observed in handlers. The deceased was a year old with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold, in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that the medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably but not provably caused by trapped gases. Routine samples as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death: mold ingestion. That is a little spooky. Mold. Mold. Mold! Oh my gosh. It's a whale of a wash. And the price? Oh this do?
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Oh shit. Give me the loot. Alright. Panopticon Archives P6. Let us. Oh, what the? Oh, Jesus. That was never there before. Whoa! Alrighty. I don't get some of these puzzles, man. Alright, Dylan.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man he'd grow up to be. Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
Whoa. Hello.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jessie, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director? Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have Hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items.
I don't have time for
objects
this.
of power, and
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there. Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Watch your step.
Security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
Maintenance staff will repair any damaged systems once normal operations have resumed, sir.
Oh, yeah. Is the TV back in its box yet?
No idea.
No rush or anything, it's just,
No.
you know, an ongoing concern.
Yeah.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
Yuck.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
Knife rain. Like a dagger storm?
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
See ya,
like
Fred.
always.
Freddy Fazbear.
The Panopticon. Nolan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
I can smell him. Smells like 20 plus years of segregation. Okay, this is where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope to see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.